Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, then thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Karen and I do fashion, beauty, hair, and lifestyle videos. Alright, so for today's look, guys, I'm so excited for today's look. We're going to be doing a look inspired by the one and only beautiful Olandria from Love Island. Alright, so I saw this gorgeous look that she had on the cover of Bazaar, and I recreated it once, but I didn't film it. So I just thought, hey, why not recreate it, film it, and show you guys. And yeah, so today we're gonna have a lot of fun recreating this look. And of course, I love hearing from you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this look. Is this something that you would rock? What would you do differently? Yeah, I love hearing from you guys. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this look. All right, so first off, I'm gonna go in with my brows, and I'm going to be using the Plouise Eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Espresso. So this is my second one. This one is basically done, so yeah, I like this pencil. It does the job. Okay, so I'm gonna use the spoolie part, and I'm just going to brush up my brows. I'm gonna brush them in the shape that I want them to be. And now I'm gonna use the pencil side, and I'm just gonna create hair-like strokes. So just in case you guys were wondering, I do have Trish. So Trish is short for trichotillomania. I explained this whole process in one of my old videos. So if you're interested about that, you could just go back and watch my previous videos. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows upwards. Next, I'm gonna go in with my brow gel, and this is the Plouise brow gel in the shade Mochaccino. So this is just gonna keep those brows in place. Alright, so now that the brows are done, I'm gonna go in with my Plouise base, and this is in the shade Rumor number 4. I've been gone a minute. A lot has been going on, but guys, I'm back and I'm back doing the things that I love. And one of my greatest passion is makeup. So yeah, so I'm just gonna use a flat concealer brush to outline my brows. Now, I can talk and do a lot of things, but one thing I cannot do is talk and do my brows. Yes. Okay, so for this look, I'm in between some palettes. So my favorite, of course, the Colourpop Wild Child palette. And I think for this eyeshadow look, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Deja Brew eyeshadow palette. So this is Colourpop's new packaging. So these are the colors in the Deja Brew eyeshadow palette. And to start off, I'm just gonna go in with this pointy brush. So we're gonna go in with double shot, which is right here. Alright, so I'm basically gonna be keeping my eyes open. I'm gonna create a cut crease for this look. So just placing the dots above. And then I'm coming in and making a circle. So this is going to show me exactly where to cut my crease. And there I'm just connecting the dots. So next up, I'm going to go in with the shade Pick Me Up, which is a lighter brown, and I'm going to apply that just above the darker shade, which was Double Shot. So I'm just going to take some of that up with another pointy brush, and I'm just going to apply that above this one here. And then I'm gonna take this matte blending brush, guys. This is my oldest brush ever. Matte brushes are pricey, but okay. So I've had this brush for just about 20 years, almost 20 years, or around 20 years, and it's still holding up. It's still holding up. It's still doing the job, and I use this quite often, I would say. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Brew Me Baby. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Brew Me Baby, which is this brown right here. It's muddy brown right here. And I'm gonna apply that above that last color. Okay, so now that I've done that, I am now gonna go back in with every single color that I used before. So first off, I'm gonna go back in with Pick Me Up. So I'm gonna go down, up to down now. So I'm gonna go back with Pick Me Up, and I'm gonna apply that right under that last shade that we just added. And then we're gonna go back in with the deeper shade, which is Double Shot. And because we're gonna go back in with Double Shot because we need to make sure that that cut crease line is well defined when we're gonna cut that crease. All right, so now last pass, we're gonna go back up. All right, and the reason why we're doing that is because I just want to make sure that everything looks seamless and well blended. Alright, so now I'm going back in with Pick Me Up, which is the second color that we used. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to just drop a comment in the comment section, and I will of course do my best to answer you as soon as possible. All right, and going back in with the lightest shade, which is Brew Me Baby, and that is just going to tie everything together. Brew Me Baby. Alright, so that is how the blend is looking at the moment. So now we're going to go in and we're going to cut that crease, okay? Alright guys, so next up, I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I'm gonna add some micellar water. So this one is the Plouise Just a Swipe micellar water and a scent Hot Toddy. So I'm just gonna take some of that. And I'm gonna clean up my lid because I'm gonna put a white base, and I don't want my white base mixing too much with that product. So this is how I like to do it. So next up, I'm gonna use that same concealer brush that I used to apply my first base, and I cleaned it off on a napkin, and I'm gonna go in with Plouise base and the number 0. So if you have a white base or a clear base, any light base is gonna do, okay? So I'm just gonna apply that. So I like to apply it in sections. Getting there as close as possible. Alright, so next up I'm going to go in with this shade Crushed Oats. I'm actually really liking this color. So I'm going to apply it. I'm going in with my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. So I'm first going to take that all over the water to create the shape. And then I'm going to take my fingers and apply that color all over the lids just to get that maximum payoff. Okay, so that's basically it for the eyeshadow part, and now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. No Budge retractable eyeliner. This is my favorite black eyeliner at the moment. So I'm just gonna outline my eyes. And then we're gonna go in with my favorite liquid liner of the moment, and this is the Colourpop liquid liner, and this is in the shade numero uno, which, by the way, I have an unboxing to do, the latest Colourpop mystery box, and I'm hoping that I got another one of these because I absolutely love these. This is my second one actually. And that's my wing. I'm gonna let this cool off. Cool off. Alright guys, so my eyes are almost done, and now we are moving on to the face. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Fat Water, and this is in the scent Cherry Dove. Alright, and now I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer, and this is the Yves Rocher C'est Beau Active Clair Zero Blemish Gel Cream. Can't forget the neck. Alright, so just gonna massage that in. Alright, so now that it's all in there, I'm just gonna do a quick massage. Now guys, I've been gone for a minute. Life has been happening, guys. Life has been happening, guys. Alright, so last year I lost my godfather, my uncle, who was like another dad to me. And last month, well, the month of February, I lost a brother. And in the month of March, ending of March, I just buried my aunt. So life has definitely been happening. It's been tough. Now, if I told you guys who've been following me for a minute, you know that I absolutely love makeup, and I have not worn full face of makeup, and it's been a while since my last video, I think, or it's been a while. No, Valentine's Day, I'm sorry, since Valentine's Day. Alright, so that's over a month, and it's just been tough, guys. It's been tough. I'm gonna go in with my Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and yes, this stuff still exists. I got this off of Amazon, Yes. Y'all remember baby skin back in the day? This was the primer to get. And I still use it, you know. I don't know why people don't talk about it. Yeah, I don't know why people don't talk about it anymore, but yeah. I mean, I know there are a lot of new stuff out there, but sometimes the old stuff still works. Is it a gripping primer? Absolutely not. It's a blurring primer. Alright, so we're gonna go in with the Colourpop foundation. This is not matte. I wouldn't say it's exactly dewy. It's somewhere in between there. Yeah, I'll say somewhere in between there. So I'm gonna go in. So I have two of these. I have one when I'm tan and when I'm not so tanned. And right now I'm in between both. But I'm gonna go in with dark 175 W. What is the other shade that I have? The other shade is deep dark 185 W. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade. I'm in between shades right now, so yeah. So I'm gonna apply some of this. No, we're not doing that. What am I talking about? Guys, when I told you it's been a minute, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna go in first with my Huda Beauty corrector, and this is in the shade Mango. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I have a scar right there, and I think that's it. Yeah, guys, so life has definitely been lifing. It's been happening. You know, I remember when I was younger, you know, I was like, you know, you see people experience death, and I'm like, nobody around me is dying. Like, I don't understand what they feel. But then again, I was younger then, and now as you progress in age, the generations before you are starting to pass away. Well, minus my brother, but yeah, it's been a challenging time. It's been really, really challenging, guys. I do live in the Caribbean, and I am often tanned, and right now I am, I would say, in between shades. I've been in the sun, but not crazy in the sunlight. Yeah, so I'm a bit tan, but not in your face. Look at me, she's tan. Yeah, so life has definitely been lifing, guys. Definitely been lifing. And I guess it just teaches you to appreciate life, the moment that you have right now with people that are still here, while still not forgetting those that passed on. But life has definitely been happening, and I think had it not been for my faith, I don't know how I would have gotten by, guys. I really don't know. So yeah, guys, this is the finish of this concealer. It is kind of dewy, but if you have oily to combination skin like me, this ain't gonna last long, so I gotta mattify a little bit. It's giving dewy, almost natural type of finish. I'm gonna put just a little more. We don't want to overdo it, but alright, so we're gonna go down a little bit, guys, because we don't want our face and our neck to be two different colors. Absolutely not on my watch, guys. Alright, let's take it down. Okay, so next off we're gonna go in with some concealer. Let's go with it. You know what? We've been doing Colourpop thus far, let's continue with Colourpop. This concealer is very light. It is very, very light. This is the lightest concealer that I own. And we're gonna leave that there. Next up, I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Let's get some bronzer on there. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Plouise liquid bronzer in the shade Tiramisu Tease. Just squeezing to get that product out there. Now, if you're a Colourpop fan, then you would remember this brush. Let me know if you remember which collection this brush is from. If you are a Colourpop fan, then you definitely know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Alright, so next up, we're gonna go in with some blush. Yeah, let's go in with the Colourpop blush. And this is in the shade Angel Face. I think I have blush blindness, so that's alright. You can never have too much blush. You can never have too much blush, guys. No, that's not true. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the brush and we gonna blend out that blush. Alright, so that concealer did sit a while, so now we're gonna blend it out. And everything we're tapping in, alright? We're tapping everything in. And just to diffuse those edges a bit, I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush. Just diffusing those edges, especially over here. Alright, so now that we've applied all of our liquids, we're now gonna go in with our powders. Alright, so just before I continue, I just wanna hit a quick, add some setting spray for all of this. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. bronzer, and this is in the shade Desert Sun. I'm gonna go in on top of the liquid bronzer that I added. And this is just gonna give some warmth. We're just adding in some warmth right in there. I just received these cute blushes from Colourpop, guys. From the Valentine's Day collection. Check that out, guys. Check it out. Check it out. So this is the lightest shade. And this is the shade Not Your Baby. So we're gonna go in with Not Your Baby, which is, it is giving shimmer. I don't know if I want shimmer. Oh well, you're already there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing your tips and your tricks, and whether this makeup look works for you or not. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm just applying this to the lower part of my cheeks. Alright. Yeah, this definitely toned down the liquid blush. Definitely. It is lighter. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but it looks beautiful. And what I like about the Colourpop foundation, it is not too, well, I personally prefer matte foundations, but this one, it gives like a, it's giving me like a skin-like finish, you know. And then I'm gonna go in with a deeper shade, which is Cuter Than Cupid. This is Cuter Than Cupid. It is a darker shade, and I'm going to apply that up here. Oh guys, it is coming together. Let me know what you think. 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 I love this. This is so cute, guys. Ooh, blush blindness for shop. Blush blindness for shop. Oh, this blush is so pretty. I like it. I love it. I love it. But I want to hear from you guys. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. That is pretty. Ooh, that deep color is gorgeous. I'm just gonna fade it out up here. Just gonna fade it out. Yeah, that is pretty. Alright, so next up I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is in the shade Coconut. So this is their pressed powder. So when you're applying this, you wanna look up and you wanna press that in. And the center, everywhere that I applied that concealer, I'm gonna apply that powder. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is in the shade Medium Deep number 30. So this is a loose powder. I'm gonna take a brush and apply this powder. Now, usually with loose powder, I guess I like to go in with a sponge, but this powder is not liking a sponge. I do not know why. I've tried this powder several times with a sponge, and it gives patchy. It gives patchy. So the best way that I've found to use this powder is with a brush. We'll remove the excess afterwards. So everywhere that I applied that concealer, we're gonna apply. Okay. Alright, so while that is resting on my face, guys, I believe I showed you guys this already. So I have some pearls that I got from Amazon. I will be linking them in the description bar down below. And we're just gonna apply some pearls. Let's apply some pearls. I think that's cute. So we're gonna apply 5 pearls. So basically what I did is I did 3 different sizes of pearls. So I applied the biggest one to the center, the highest point of my brow bone, and then I added a medium on either side, and then smaller. So the smaller ones are on the outer, and I'm just gonna recreate that exact same shape. So I just removed the excess powder from my face, and I'm gonna go back in with my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. And I'm basically just setting my whole face I'm not gonna emphasize too much on the blush because I do want that blush to stand out. I want to line the bottom lash, but I'm not gonna go in with some black. I think I'm gonna take a brown liner. This is Plouise eyeliner, once upon a line eyeliner, and this is the darkest shade. I don't know, the color is not written. I think I got this in my advent calendar, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna line the bottom of my eyes with this. And I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop setting spray. And I'm gonna spritz all over because I want that makeup to be locked in. So we're gonna make that dry, let that setting spray dry, and then we're gonna proceed with the rest of the face. Alright guys, so of all the things that could happen, my camera died. Alright, so I quickly recharged, so we have a few minutes to get this video over with. So what I did while my camera was charging, I just added a little highlighter, changed my earrings, and I finished off the gems. Alright, so let's do the lips quick so that this camera does not die on us again, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with Colourpop Pitch. And with that, we're gonna do a lighter lip. So I'm gonna go in with, in between two colors. Let's do Max Peach Stock. I just got this one and I've never used it, so here's the opportunity. Ooh, this is giving concealer lips vibe. Yeah, I definitely needed to exfoliate before, but that's alright. We make everything work around here. This is cute. I like this combo. So to finish off, we're just gonna go in with a little gloss. I think a nude gloss on top is really gonna tie this look together and look fantabulous. Alright, so we're gonna go in with the Colourpop Fresh Kiss and the shade Caramel Latte. It smells and tastes just like coffee. Alright, there you go guys, that's it for the look. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share as it helps to grow this channel. Let me know, how did we do today? Do you guys love this look? What is your honest opinion? Would you recreate this look? Alright, thank you so much for sticking by until the end. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share as it helps to grow this channel. Alright, again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will definitely get back to you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I hope you like this look. Bye-bye.